people to come on board. And I'll explain that to you, and you might be a little surprised. This is KFI AM 640. Let's check in with Jennifer.
State health officials are seeing a downturn in COVID cases. During a speech at a vaccination clinic in San Francisco yesterday, Governor Newsom says the case rate has stabilized and the number of people going to the hospital is trending down. At least 45 people have been killed in a bus crash in Bulgaria. The bus was taking people home to North Macedonia from a tourist trip to Istanbul when it hit a guardrail on a highway. And the Rams new wide receiver Odell Beckham Jr. says he got his full salary in Bitcoin. He says the arrangement is part of a deal with the mobile payment service Cash App. We'll take a look at your ride with DKFI in the sky next.
Well, you've heard me talk about my friends at Sunday and how they can sell your home fast without any repairs, without the hassle of dealing with showings, realtors, cleaning, or making upgrades. Now Sunday has made the process even easier for those who want to sell a property fast. Contact Sunday for your free no-obligation cash offer. They're going to visit your property, take photos, and do a 3D walkthrough. They'll package your property details and send it to the thousands of local investors in their database who are actively looking to buy property. The average homeowner receives 12 offers on their property. It's quick and easy. Plus, you can close in as little as 10 days, or they have the flexibility to close in months. They can even give you a $10,000 cash advance when you sell with Sunday. Go to Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com, or phone them, 800-25-OFFER. 800-25-OFFER. Get a free no-obligation cash offer at Sunday.com, SUNDAE.com. Sunday is California licensed real estate broker, DRE license number 020-88298.
Bags under your eyes? That's junk sleep. And Mattress Firm can help. Shop the Black Friday sale and save up to $500 on top-rated brands you'll love, like Sleepy's. Plus, pair the mattress of your dreams with a free adjustable base with qualifying purchase.
SoCal weather from KFI, mostly cloudy with highs from the mid-60s at the beaches to the low to mid-70s inland. This report is brought to you by Mattress Firm. From the Southern California Toyota Dealers Traffic Center, we make it easy. Just taking a look at your drive on the 57.
You bet that. It's not good. Now, just John, this has been going on for a long time, so listen up. Diamond Bar now, trying to get through it. South 57 past Pathfinder. That's south of the 60. Two right lanes are still blocked, two left open. It's very involved. The record driver with a rig and cars, plural, and cars underneath the rig. Here's the important stuff. The West 60 is back up from the 71. And the South 57 coming down from the 10. Those are long-distance end-time delays. Now, southbound Diamond Boulevard, as I knew it would, boy, it got really popular really quick. Right now, I think it's a bit of a toss-up. Might be slightly better. But what it does is it actually leads you to an on-ramp to the South 57, that's south of the crash, and you'll be on your way. Quickly, in Hollywood, Sunset Boulevard still shut down at Formosa. That's west of La Brea. Use Fountain, Hollywood Boulevard, Santa Monica Boulevard to all get you through. South 101, the Hollywood Freeway, before the 4 level, a new wreck just coming in. We'll check it out for you. And going to LAX, southbound Los Angeles, soccer. A crash there, real slow getting up and over the hill. Injured in an accident, visit superwoman.com. Jeff Foss, AFI in the sky.
This report is sponsored by Audible. Audible is the best place to listen for everything you're into, from comedy and motivation to popular podcasts and best-selling audiobooks. Right now, take advantage of a special holiday offer and save 60% on your first 3 months. Learn more and sign up at audible.com.
What would you do with $1 million? You just might find out the answer if you are the lucky winner of the $1 million moment at Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel on November 29th. It's the biggest cash prize in Yamava history. One winner, $1 million. Use your Club Serrano card to participate in qualifying promotions all November long. Visit Yamava.com/million for full details, and you could become an instant millionaire in one moment. The $1 million moment. Only at Yamava Resort and Casino. Yamava.com. Must be 21 or over to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
When you're north of 65, in a lot of ways life gets easier. Menus have whole sections dedicated to you, and people start offering you their seat. By enrolling in a Medicare health plan through Kaiser Permanente, that easy streak keeps on going. Our high-quality health plans make it easy to access your health needs, often under one roof. So take advantage of all those senior benefits, so long as they benefit your health. Visit kp.org/Medicare to learn more. Kaiser Permanente, thrive.
Want the best possible price on your next car? Download the Roto app. That's RODO. Roto lets you browse thousands of vehicles from local dealers right from your phone and even offers contact-free delivery. And with Roto, there's never any haggling. The price you see is pre-negotiated and already includes every available discount. There's no hidden fees and no surprises. Just 100% transparent pricing. So for an easy car buying experience, download the Roto app now or check out roto.com. That's ROTO.com.
Amazon Delivery Service Partners are hiring full-time delivery drivers to meet growing customer demand. Earn at least $19.50 per hour at select stations, plus benefits, and a sign-on bonus of $2,000 from participating DSPs if you apply now. Apply today at www.amazon.com/driver. That's www.amazon.com/driver. No delivery experience required. Terms apply. Hourly rate includes a limited time incentive for delivering a route full-time between October 17th to December 25th, 2021.
By now, you've heard the news. Boosters for Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson & Johnson vaccines are available. They help keep your immunity strong and help keep you and others protected against COVID-19 and its variants. Visit myturn.ca.gov to find out if you're eligible and to find a booster near you. Let's keep each other safer and healthier this winter. Get your booster. And don't forget to get your flu shot, too. Brought to you by the California Department of Public Health.
If you thought you missed the lowest mortgage rates in history, you're in luck because they're back. Mortgage rates are near historic lows again. So if you have a mortgage, refinance it and forget it. You'll never have to worry about refinancing again. Network Capital Funding is offering a low 15-year fixed rate at 1.875% with a 2.01 APR. Incredible! Network Capital has built a reputation for saving people time and money with our unique process that's fast, simple, and secure. Our 15-year fixed rate is 1.875% with a 2.01 APR. Second chances don't come often, and you may never see these rates again. So refinance it and forget it. That's a 15-year fixed rate at 1.875%. Yes, 1.875% with a 2.01 APR. Call the experts at Network Capital now. Call 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1-HIT. As in home run. Call now and save big on your refi. 800-500-1-HIT. 800-500-1448. NMLS 11712. Not licensed in all states. Visit NMLSconsumeraccess.org. Licensed by the California Department of Financial Protection and Innovation and the Financing Law. Number 603-787. An equal opportunity lender. Rates subject to change and may not be available rate law. Discount point may apply. Subject to credit approval. Call 800-500-1448 for additional cost information. Spectrum Mobile is reinventing wireless again. Get unlimited on 2 Plus lines for $29.99 a month per line. No contracts, no added taxes or fees. Includes nationwide 5G. Save up to 60% with Spectrum Mobile. Get unlimited on 2 Plus lines for $29.99 a month. Call 855-438-2999 or visit a store near you. Offer valid for new customers on 2 Plus unlimited lines. Spectrum Internet required. Savings based on 2-line comparison of unlimited plans among major national carriers as of 9/2021. Prepaid excluded. Restrictions apply.
Hey, it's Neil Saavedra. When storing homemade cookies in a container or cookie jar, stick a regular piece of bread in there with them. The cookies will absorb all of the bread's moisture, leaving the bread hard and the cookies extra soft for days.
The Fork Report with Neil Saavedra
On KFI AM 640.
More stimulating talk.
Kfi AM 640 handle here. It is a Tuesday morning, November 23rd. The prosecution in the Ahmaud Arbery murder case has finished up, and now the judge is instructing the jury, and that will probably go on maybe an hour, give or take, and we'll talk more about that coming up in the news. So, what kind of job are you going to go after? Now remember, I've done story after story about the workplace environment and the new normal. And while employees have tremendous pull, there really is huge disparity here in California. As a matter of fact, more so than any other state. And that is, if you have a high-tech job, boy, those jobs are falling all over you. You can't get out of the way of the job offers. If you have a low-tech job, you still have work, but you still have miserable hours, and you still have miserable pay, and the disparity is growing wider for those that have marketable skills. Well, in terms of those who have marketable skills, particularly in high-tech industries, they're being headhunted like crazy. Recruiters are out there trying to poach as many people from companies as possible. And incidentally, you know one of the top jobs that are open? Recruiters. Recruiters are trying to get recruiters. And there's simply none of them or not enough to go around. What happens is postings for recruiter positions have exploded. I mean, they doubled this year. And just like the clients of the recruiters, it's harder than ever to hire for their own ranks. And even less experienced recruiters. Are you ready for this? Get paid in the low six figures, especially in finance and technology roles. And being a recruiter is kind of interesting. You go out there and you literally start calling people who are in management or tech positions and go, "Hi, I'm Bill Handel from Acme Recruiting, and we have some job openings. There's a company that would love to talk to you. Are you interested at all?" Effectively, I'm trying to steal you from your company. You'll get better pay, you'll get better hours, you'll get better benefits. And this bounces around all over the place. And recruiting is one of those jobs, sort of a well-kept secret, that pays a bucket of money if you know what you're doing. And you can't go to school. There are no certifications for recruiters. You can't take Recruitment 101 in college. So it's a question of getting in, training, and making a lot of money. And it's a question of contacts. Because what ends up happening, successful recruiters will have as clients major corporations. And major corporations, like any other company, have a lot of turnover or whatever number of turnover. It's just that there's a lot of them. So if your client happens to be Sony, for example, you're working almost full time. And by the way, just to let you know the kind of money that recruiters make. Recruiting companies charge 30 to 40% of the first year's salary of whoever they're placing. And so if you have someone, high-end management making $300,000 a year, there's a $100,000 commission right there. And by the way, that's not unusual. That really isn't. In some cases, by the way, it's the pay is almost a full year's salary. But that's pretty rarefied air. Usually it's about 30%. And it's recruiters even look for CEOs. You know, there are companies that are out there looking for high management, and they want to do it fairly secretly. They want someone who knows what they're doing, because HR departments, even though they do hire people, they're not on the same level. And so there's a job for you, and this just happens to be a story out of the Wall Street Journal saying that one of the biggest jobs or one of the biggest problems that occurs in industry is recruiters trying to find recruiters. Good way to make some money, by the way. You want to look into it because I'm assuming there are now training programs. They just don't have enough. So call a recruitment firm and say, "Hey, I'm interested in being a recruiter." Now, you have to have really good skills. You have to be able to blab. You have to actually be a good salesperson. And that's the bottom line. Trying to convince someone who has a pretty good job to leave and go to the company that you're representing. Coming up, Tech Tuesday with Rich DeMuro, and as you can imagine, we're going to talk about Black Friday deals. Amazon has an interesting story, and guess who bought tile? Yeah. Hey, you ever one of those little tile kits? I do. Mine doesn't work.
Does it?
No, I don't know how to work it, and I've never put it on. I've never put the app on. I just bought the tile.
Okay. You have to put the app on.
Oh, that's the problem. Got it. That'll help. Okay. This is Kfi AM 640 live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Opinion without the freaks.
KFI.
KOST HD2.
Los Angeles, Orange County.
Live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app.
Bringing in the Navy. I'm Jennifer Jones-Lee, live from the KFI 24-hour newsroom. The U.S. Navy base in Ventura County is being used to help ease the bottleneck at the ports of L.A. and Long Beach. It's activated a standing joint use agreement with Port Hueneme to let cargo ships dock there and unload containers. Managers at ports of L.A. and Long Beach have decided once again to hold off on charging companies a late fee for their containers.
The container dwell fee was approved last month and would charge companies that let their containers to sit past the preset deadline $100 per day per container. Mario Cuderos with the Port of Long Beach says companies have been working hard to remove containers from the docks and terminals.
The good news is there's now 57 vessels waiting to get in either to the Port of Long Beach or Los Angeles. That's improvement from the 86 we had a week and a half ago.
Companies were to be charged this week, but because of the serious efforts by all parties involved, Cordero says they opted to extend the deadline until the 29th when they'll reassess the situation. Chief Gregory, Kfi News.
News is brought to you by Rooter Hero. Health officials in Pasadena say getting children vaccinated against COVID-19 ahead of the holidays protects more than just their health.
Pasadena Public Health Director Dr. Domingo says there's a lot of information now on how COVID-19 spreads.
And we have seen many cases where children can get infected with COVID as much as adults can, and then they can spread it to their family members.
He says vaccinated children are at least 7 times less likely to get infected with the virus. Dr. Go also says with big family gatherings on the way, now is a good time for people to get their booster shot if they need to. Blake Trolley, KFI News.
LA County health officials say people living in neighborhoods that have a higher COVID-19 case rate have a lower rate of getting booster shots. The Department of Public Health says there are 4.8 million people in the county who are eligible for boosters, but just 6.9% of them have had one. The department says that compares to 12.6% in other areas. A sleeping man has been saved from a burning apartment in Laguna Niguel thanks to a small portable thermal imaging camera.
A large thermal camera is typically on each fire engine, but OC Fire Authority Captain Kang Wynn says the new handheld cameras provide a significant advantage.
It's not like the movies at all, where it's bright and you can see everything in there. It's usually pitch black until you actually encounter the fire.
He says fortunately crews were tipped off by a neighbor that someone was still in the apartment.
When you're in doubt, just call. We'd rather find out that it's nothing than, for you to not call and then have something significant happen.
Wynn says the fire yesterday morning was quickly put out and appears to have been unintentional. In Orange County, Corbin Carson, KFI News.
A no-burn ban has been issued for much of SoCal. A forecast of high air pollution today has prompted the South Coast Air Quality Management District to issue the wood-burning ban through midnight tonight. It applies to non-desert portions of LA Riverside and San Bernardino counties and all of Orange County. The prosecution has finished its rebuttal in the closing argument of the Ahmaud Arbery murder trial. Defense lawyers for 3 men accused of chasing down and killing Arbery last year in Georgia started their closing arguments yesterday. They say the men were trying to protect their community from a possible burglar.
A good neighborhood is always policing itself.
Arbery was black. The 3 men charged with murdering him are white. Arbery was unarmed and out for a run when he was shot. The defense says the men were concerned about crime in their neighborhood and thought Arbery was a burglar. A vigil has been held in Wisconsin to honor the people hurt and killed in the Waukesha Holiday Parade. 5 people between the ages of 52 and 81 were killed when a man drove an SUV into the crowd over the weekend.
Wilhelm Hospital. Virginia, Warrington.
Indiana, Ford.